Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. Today, it's back into Garrett Grigsby's War in the East 2. This is our Let's Play against the Soviet AI, and it's Smolensk until we die. Ride or die with Smolensk. We are pulling out of Kiev. I'm actually centered over Kiev now. We're going to go back up by Smolensk, put together the defense there. Now we have two new Panzer divisions on the map, and maybe we'll send them up there. Although, I mean, hell, I don't know. We need units everywhere, but I'm feeling a little bit better maybe than I did a turn and a half ago. Let's say that. Although I've stayed confident throughout, as you all know, a leader must keep his morale up, and we're trying to, certainly. Hey, Nord, what's up? Sarge the Rager is here. Hi, Sarge. That's right, the Fat Goering sings. He's not singing yet. I wouldn't want to hear that, and we're going to try to stave it off. What's up, Battle and Geezer? Um, so what's going on? Well, we're a few days out from Christmas now. I actually have the day off tomorrow. I just took a day. Why not? We're at the end of the year. And I will be live streaming tomorrow at 10 a.m. And we will turn this turn one way or another. We're not going to get there today as much as I would like to, but I don't see any way we would get to the end of the map today. So I will live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. like I do on the weekend. Sorry if that's not great for your timing, but maybe some of you are already on holiday. Maybe some of you are European. As a matter of fact, I know many of you are. And so maybe that time actually works better for you. I have no idea. But we're going to do it. And then on Christmas Eve, which will be Friday, I will actually be on my way to my father's house. And I will have some already pre recorded content that will go up. But I don't think we're going to live stream Friday or Saturday on Christmas Day. I am married and I want to stay that way. So I would doubt that I'm live streaming those days. But if that changes, I'll put an announcement up or I'll put it on Discord. But for now, anyway, live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. Probably then on Sunday. Well, I say probably, definitely on Sunday. What is that? Boxing Day in the UK, right? I've heard all kinds of legends of why it's called Boxing Day. But anyway, so I put up a new War in the Pacific that went up. I put up a kind of recap of the Home of Wargamers. As I said in that video, I do not get paid by Matrix Slitherine, but I love that company. They've always been very good and kind to us here on the channel. Um, and they helped keep wargaming alive through some real dips in popularity. And so I like to hear that. Battle of Geezer says he's on holiday every day. Now that's the way to be, Geezer. Um, so anyway, Matrix Slytherin again has always been very good to me. They don't pay me or anything. They send me games early. Sometimes as we've grown in size, I mean, obviously we're getting up there to where we matter when it comes to the strategy wargaming community. And so, but anyway, they did this Home of Wargaming live stream. They do two of them a year, and this time they updated some of the games they've announced previously. They announced some new games. They talked about Distant Worlds 2, which I had mentioned yesterday, one of my favorite games, Distant Worlds Universe. They're doing a sequel to that to upgrade the graphics, and that game was already incredible micromanagement, and I think there might be even more in this one. I can't wait. That'll be out in March. But anyway, check out that video if you're interested. I kind of try to hit the high points in that summary video, and then you could go watch their live stream and fast forward through it to something that interests you. They do have a brand new game called that they announced called Headquarters World War II that looks really good. It looks like Battle Academy as far as the gameplay goes, but the graphics are like something we haven't seen really in war games before that aren't like first person shooters or real time strategy. This is turn based strategy, but it has the graphics of something that's real timer. So go check that out. Go check that out. Okay, well, thank you for following Dugameyer. And Dugameyer, I think that makes you our 500th follow on Twitch. And I do appreciate that because this is not the kind of games you usually see popular on Twitch. Maybe we'll make it that way someday. But thank you, I appreciate that. So we went over 500. Let's jump on the map. I've talked enough, but anyway, that Matrix, Slitherine, they play our kind of games, and so I think that people find that interesting. And again, these games are all Matrix, Slitherine games that we're playing on the channel now, certainly. So I find it interesting what they're coming out with. All right, let's jump down on the map. Now, I last time I was talking about commands kind of up here in this area. I said, Valor, well this is Valor. He's 8 of 9. And then I said up here, this is, Von Roman only had 6 of 9. Then I had this command down here, which is actually Hartman. He only had, well, he does have 8 of 9, but they were too spread out to get them all under command. I looked at this beforehand and I said, well, hey, why don't we just do this? Let's take Von Roman here, who's 42nd, and let's put this unit in with 42nd. Okay. Let's change that command. Well, I'm still on the headquarters. Come on, you big dummy. Let's go. 129th ID. I want to put you in 42nd Corps. There it is, 6 of 9. Okay, so now he's part of this core here, which probably makes more sense. And now he can come down this way, right? Oh, another thing I wanted to do that I was looking at beforehand, logistics. Let's just back these two headquarters up so they're on the depot. May as well give them a little extra capacity. Maybe it'll draw some. Probably not, but it really just adds capacity unless you have a railroad unit there. But that's okay. I'd rather have them on the depot than not. Let's give it a lot of capacity. Now then, we have Valor, who's a very good general. He can now take command of this guy. So I'm going to go put him. Let's put him, let's say, here in the woods. And now he is 28th Corps. Let's put 251st in 28th Corps. Now he's got 8 of 9. So we go 9 of 9 up to the Finns because they cost 3 to command and there are 3 divisions. And so if we look, Von Arnhem is 9 of 9. Then Von Roman, because I like to keep my Prussians together, is 8 of 9. And then Valor is now 8 of 9, and they're all in command. And now this headquarters can move around here because he doesn't have to try to get here. Another thing I was thinking about is we've got this lake here. It's going to be hard for them to come, kind of through this way. Or harder, let's say, because this is a lake hex. They can't just move through that. And so this unit we could move a little bit. I'm not sure if I want to, but I think that this unit I could definitely move down because it's going to be hard for them to squeeze through here. And that cuts a little bit of this off. I guess I wish there were woods out here. I wish there was something we could hide in. And then this headquarters I'll kind of just bring back over, down and through the woods to Grandma's house we go. Nope, don't want to go there. That's too far. All right, we'll just leave this headquarters right here. And then you see we've got 18th Army, Army Group North here. He is in a clear hex now, though. I probably would. I mean, not probably. I would rather have him in the rough, but I couldn't get him into this hex. Well, that's fine. They're going to have a hard time moving through here. They can't go through this hex, and then they'd have to go through the rough here, and we have woods here. So I think it's a little better. I'm not sure that I improved that much, but it's a little better. We have a lot of light woods right here. I did bring this Luftwaffe Field Division, put him in the light woods. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give him to 38th Corps as well. We'll just have to remember, I don't want to look at that and think it's a full division because it certainly is not. It's a field division, a Luftwaffe field division. They're not nearly as strong. And we'll have to keep that in mind. But we may as well give him command back to a main German corps. Really want to kind of back him up one more even. Eh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5 to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could back up to there. I guess I'll put him there. Okay, fine. I mean, this isn't beautiful. It's not perfect, but hopefully we can get more over here. Put this guy into the rough next time. They got a long ways to go to get out here to these guys. They could maybe do a hasty attack. They may even rout a unit like this, although he's got nearly 13,000 men. Let's look at the comments because we've had a few people show. Wow, more than a few. Did I already say hello to you, David Bartello? I hope I did. Mr. AMMW, what's going on? Wow, that's a lot of letters. It does look like 1944, except it's not. It's almost 1943, indeed. McCall, how are you? Jan is here. M60, hello. Stanley, what's going on? I just put up a War in the Pacific, Stanley. You're in the wrong episode. Merry Christmas to you, Stanley. I hope you have a good one. Big Head Valley's here. Anthony's here. Bananas, Erzbeck, Nordhammer. My gosh, you guys all piled in. Even Lucas is here. Valhalla. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Um, okay. So as we scoot around, then we've got this in the heavy woods. I don't want him to move out of the heavy woods if we can have it. Army Group Center does need to pull out of Polotsk, though. It's just a little too close to the baddies. I don't know that I necessarily want to put him all the way down in Minsk, though. I mean, in some respects, it doesn't matter that much. I've got a super depot at Vitebsk. Um, we've got these towns that he could go hide in. I just don't want him to be right up here in Polotsk for no reason. So both of these guys could actually move. I'm just going to move them. I don't want him up in Smolensk either. But this isn't strong enough for me just to leave Army Group Center sitting there. I'll just move him down here. Fine. For now, for a moment. That's a town. I'll put him in a town so it seems more historically reasonable that he's sitting in a town instead of just out in the light woods pitching a tent. Make a joke there if you want. Okay, 96th ID's out here. That's not particularly strong for being right here. He's only got 9926, 60 on the TOE. They have to move through some heavy woods to get there. This unit's actually stronger. We do not want them to get on this rail line, obviously, because this is, you know, well, really, this rail line around to Vitebsk, we have to keep them off. This one we would prefer to keep them off. It just gives us two ways to get freight into Vitebsk. So, we need to protect this. But yeah, there's going to be a gap here. We've got this Luftwaffe Field Division. I don't see any way around that, really. I've got this division here, which is actually stronger than a lot that we have out here, 71 on the TOE. I've got him in rough. And then this is like a brand new division. He's 99 of 100, 306th. We just brought that on the map. I've got him. I'm kind of, trying to keep this onslaught from hitting Vitebsk. This unit is also in rough. He's in rough. Okay, so they're in rough. This guy this is the one that bothers me. He's not very strong, but I don't think I can get anything else over here. So he's going to have to hold for a turn. Let's hope as we continue to get more out of here. This guy's only got 8,000 men. I've got him on refit. He's at 45 of 51. I think I'll back him into, let's see, he's on rough now, but I think I'll put him in these heavy woods here, and hopefully he'll actually refit. He's in and around Vitebsk. Then this guy's in the heavy woods, but I think I'll move him into this rough. Okay, fine. And then I think I'm going to take this Panzer division and put it on reserve. So if any of this gets attacked here, he could get thrown into the fray, let's hope. And then he's also directly behind this, so, if the Soviets come this way, he's kind of blocking that, I guess you'd say. We've also got zone of control here that looks pretty strong, I hope. Now, who are these guys going back to? They're going back to this core. He's already oversubscribed. Who all does he have? He has this division. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to get this guy out and put this guy in because I want him to get support units if he gets attacked. So what headquarters is this? This is 47th Panzer Corps. All right, so let's put him in 47th Panzer Corps. Now that will way oversubscribe that, but then we're going to take this guy. And do we have a Corps headquarters back here? Well, we have 2nd Panzer Army. Let's just put him somewhere. Let's put him somewhere else. Let's put him coming this way. Let's put 9th Army back here. That's modal. Well, undo that. Let's look at these commands out here really quickly. We can't move that. We've already moved these guys, right? We've got a Panzer division out here with 1 tank left in 3rd Panzer. That's going to have to go back to the reserves, I think. 18th Panzer is actually not in good shape, but not in as bad a shape as 3rd Panzer. Hopefully we can get him out. We've got infantry here that's not worth a damn. That's going to get blown. But we've got motorized there. This Corps headquarters, okay, all of those guys are in command. 7th Corps, oh, I see. Okay, so 7th Corps still has stuff out here. 6th Corps has some stuff out here, but there's no reason for that. Let's take this and put it either here. Okay, let's just put it in this. 26th Corps, who's also stuck out here. We'll put it in with that. Okay. And now this 6th Corps under Walt Weiss can come down here. He can sit on top of his 1 unit. Okay. And then we can put this in 6th Corps. And that hopefully takes care of that little problem. It's not beautiful out here, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. 7th Corps back there. We can also put this in 6th Corps. Fine. Now 6th Corps, if we click on Walt Weiss and 6th Corps has these, he has these units, and then we can also take this and put it in either 7th Corps. Yeah, I guess I'll just put it in 7th Corps. He's going to get blown away this next turn anyway. Doesn't really matter what we put him under, but we may as well give him some supply unit or support units and do some damage. Okay, if we can. Fine. That's just how this is going to have to set up. These guys are at the mercy of attack or, trying to get them out of here. I've also got 2. I would like to get von Manstein out of here if we can. Where the hell is von Manstein? There he is. Okay, he's sitting over the top of 20th Motorized. He's got all of this under his command out here. Let's change that. Let's put that under the guy with the great shades, Ferdinand Shaw. I always expect them to have those, at Halloween when they've got the eyeballs and they like spin. I expect that to be on those shades. I love it, brother. Okay, 57th. So what do we still have out here? He's in 57th. Okay. Oh, I should look at Shaw actually. He's only got 8 of 12. Okay, so let's put this in 57th. I told you we're going to have to do some recommanding here. This is in 56th. Let's put that in 57th as well. And then I think most everything we have, let's get on to von Manstein. Yep, now he's got all of this down here. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Let's just move him. Make sure it's just von Manstein. Let's just move him there for now. And now he's got the panzers that are in this area under command. We can't get too far away from this. Now Schall's at 12 of 12, but he's got all the junk. That's well, it's not all junk, but he's got the remnants of a panzer army out here under his command. Wow. Gosh darn, that looks weak. We've got one motorized there, one motorized there. Well, he doesn't, this, I say he, the Soviets don't have a whole hell of a lot of strength, at least right there, at least right now. They do right here, but if this gets routed, that's not the end of the world. I kind of want it to be honest with you. But next turn, I think we can get some of this out. I'm not going to, I don't want to claim we're going to get it all out, but I think we can make a dent. How about that? This motorized unit, we could start moving around this way, and it's just a matter. I mean, this is a 20th motorized at 75, and it could build to a 92 just with rest. It's not like we have to stock it full of anything. Let's look at its TOE breakdown. It's got 100% of most everything. It's light on mortars. It's light on flak. Okay, and it's light on light AT guns. Um, but it does have light tank destroyers. Okay. They do have medium tanks now. He's got 37 of them. That's a pretty good unit for us at this point. I mean, that looks great. Now he's sitting up here and I'm wondering why. I'm wondering what to do with him really. We've got this, so we've got him. That's a fantastic unit for this where we are in the game. We've also got this brand new. That's not true. Is 27th Panzer brand new? Not really. It's 70 of 71. What's it missing? Well, it doesn't have recon tanks. That's okay. It's light on medium tanks. Okay, it's only got 79. I thought that was a little bit stronger. I sent it back here to rebuild, I believe, 27th Panzer. Either that or he's the one that just got off the train. I would have thought he would be a little stronger than that. Speaking of off the train, let's take the rail unit off the train. And so we've got that as a super depot. We've got these guys refitting. In this area, we have a Luftwaffe headquarters. We have this unit on refit in terrible shape. This unit in refit on terrible shape. He's in terrible shape. So everything kind of ringing this is in horrible shape. We do have 6th Corps and 4th Army back here. We also have 2nd Panzer Army. I'm going to back him up a little bit more. I think I'll just put him there. So that's Guderian. He's going directly back to Army Group Center. You know, his guys are out here. Now, this was attached to him, though, but I think we can put him with this with von Manstein. Perfect. Okay, von Manstein I usually have in charge of 56th, and he is here yet again. 56th Panzer Corps. Okay, we could take him off refit because we're going to need him for something or other. I'm going to come back to those two. Now, this is considered light woods. These are clear. So I actually want him to move out into the light woods. We're not really thinking of advancing much, but if they're going to give me a hex here that's better defensibility in light woods, I'll do that. We got to be careful, but it's going to be hard for them to go through heavy woods and break through here. So I feel, a little better about that. I've also got this unit here. He's in pretty good shape. He could maybe make his way up here, but these units are all in bad shape. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I think what I'll do instead is move. This is Lightwoods. Okay, this is clear. This is clear. I think I want this unit. What's his TOE? 60 and 74. It's not great. He's only commanding 4 of 9. This is Vuthman. Vuthman's okay. He's not the best general we've got, certainly. These guys are under 53rd Corps, and 53rd Corps is Kleeman, 7667. Okay. These guys I know are under Rendelik. He must be ninth. Yeah, there's Rendelik is ninth. And I've got Smolensk and the guys just south of Smolensk, all under Rendelik. They're in not too bad a shape. generally speaking, so you guys don't yell at me, this Panzer Corps looks horrible though. It's only got 44 tanks. Let's take off the logistics. Let's hit Z. We got X, 12, 3, 27. These guys look better than I thought they did. Do I need this right here? I think what I'm going to do, this is not light woods, that's light woods, obviously. This motorized could move up into this hex. That is light woods. He could also move into the heavy woods right here, but really, it's all about Smolensk. But I'm tempted to move him actually into town. Can he get there? Let's move this guy back. This Panzer division back. Okay. Let's see if the motorized, yes, he can get in there. And I think that's a stronger unit at this point. He's got, I think he's just a better fit to put directly into Smolensk. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put him directly into Smolensk. Okay. And then I'm going to take this Panzer division that's under, um, this is clear. That's heavy woods. I'm going to take this Panzer division here and kind of hope he doesn't get roughed about at all. I'm going to put him on refit. I could also put him on reserve and just set him right here, but I'm kind of worried about this infantry unit a little bit. But where would he be going even if he broke through here? I am going to set him right here. I am going to put him, you know what? I'm going to put him on reserve. And if any of this gets attacked, he could potentially help out. I don't know. I think the motorized in here is better. Uh, I guess there's a very easy way to figure that out, which is let's click on that. He's a 92 on defense all by himself. Perfect. And then this guy all by himself shows a 5. If he was in town, I think he'd be like a 50 or a 60. So that motorized is stronger. Now then I have to question, do I move one of these units out like this one? He's at 53 and 65. He's at 60 and 74 and move the stronger infantry in there, or one of these stronger. Well, these guys aren't really that strong. I hate to have these triple stacked. I need to get, some of this expanded, but I've got a lot behind it, obviously. I've got a lot rebuilding here, and so maybe something can happen there. Let's go to this routed unit and let's put this back here on its headquarters. He's in 43rd though. Where's his headquarters? It's right up there. Oh, okay. So we routed all the way down here. Um, 6th Corps has 6 of 9. Fine. Gentlemen, you are now in the 6th Corps. And I'll actually put the headquarters right on top of him. If I can. No, I can't. That's fine. He's right next to him. Let's put you in 6th Corps and allow that to rebuild as well. So we've got a lot rebuilding back here. Still got this Panzer division that we could do something with out this way. This Panzer division's not as strong. I'm actually going to move him back here as well and put him on reserve. I'd like to put him on refit, but at least back here he could potentially help with something. But then the stronger Panzer division, I think I want to go set like here potentially. These guys are in light wood, so that's fine. They're behind the river. Not that that's the end all and be all. We have 20. Oh no, my guy, my guy. Theobald Lieb got thrown very rudely out of the every nice restaurant in Rezhev. Let's get him up here so some of this is in command. I mean, it's not, again, these guys are probably going to rout, but we may as well try to bloody his nose if we can a little bit. Let's also get this rail unit out of here. Okay, that kind of clears things up a little bit. We have a Luftwaffe field division sitting in the light woods. These guys are, that's a clear hex, not the strongest unit in the world there. 9100, not there either. We've got one of these mech units that I absolutely despise. This guy's just sitting back here for now. He's kind of brand new. Okay, let's set him in front of the mech unit because those things tear up panzers, and then we can bring the nicer panzer division this way. I say nicer. And then we'll put him also under von Manstein. So we'll put him under 56th. And now he's got 12 of 12. And he's sitting there. We've got a little gap there. I could stretch these guys out, but I'm not sure if that makes a lot of sense. We're getting more pressure this way, but I don't want this guy to break through. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and attack here. And I'll just do it sort of with overwhelming force so he gets knocked back. Maybe. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, so we lose 231. He loses 793, 5, and 7. Knocks him back a little bit. Now, these guys do weaken, and I get that. And we've got a tank core there and a mech core there. That's not necessarily good mojo, but hey, they're sitting in the light woods. These guys have got to start to hold. Somebody does, or it's not going to. The game is not going to go on much longer anyway. But now I'm looking at this. He would have to go through the heavy woods here. I'm actually going to go put him down here, right behind those guys. So if something sneaks through there, we've got coverage. Yeah, I like that better. And then I'll just stack this headquarters on top of him. Okay, I like that a little better. And then I think actually this, even though this guy's on reserve, I'll move him, let's say here, and then this guy, let's just back him one. So there's just no avenues, hopefully, for him to push through there. Okay, fine. Comments. Surely you guys have a comment or two. What's up, Norton? Merry Christmas. Peter Kloss. Um, Bagration says big hit. I'm sorry, I'm just reading your comments really quickly. Oh, you guys are talking about the new version? Okay, yeah. I don't know. I can't wait. I can't wait to dig into the next version of the game. Well, I say the next. I've missed a lot of versions. Versions, not virgins. Yeah, I've missed a lot, obviously, since I haven't upgraded since the start. So I am curious to see how it's all going to play out now, what they've changed. I know that there was some bug where Soviet troops were showing up in like Vienna or something, and they had to fix that. But hopefully they've done, I think they've done that. I'm looking at this unit. No, he's in good. He's pretty good. I mean, for where we are now, what I was thinking about is moving here. Lightwoods though to clear, but doing a double stack there. But I've only got a Luftwaffe. I don't want him to move through that. I think I'll leave that the same. Now I've got all of this around Vitebsk, hopefully rebuilding. Now let's go try to figure this nonsense out. I've got a Jaeger light division down here. Where in the heck is his commander? He's way up there. Let's just get him out of here. He's not. Is that true? Maybe not. Actually, let's put him in 35th Corps. So he's under that same commander because we need all the men we can get in Orsha, it looks like. Now, he has pushed through here, but we do have two divisions, and I'm going to try to do the old, well, let's see. I've got ground support off. Do I dare turn ground support on? Um, and get a few bombers out here because this I need to deal with. I can't allow him to just push through one of these areas. This guy really would be better off being in the rough. Let's see if we can move this with approximately 30,000 troops and some bombing. Well, we do move him back. That all turned out okay. Okay. You know, we outnumbered him. Ernst Highway to Hell said, forward, charge, 659 and 7. Okay. Soviets lose 1430 and 28. Okay. 2 to 1. 4 to 1 on the guns. He loses 20 fighters. We lose 5 fighters. Well, it was well worth having ground support on for that one anyway. Now then, we've got other Ernst Highway to Hell guys back here, and they're sitting in Baikov now. Now, can I get them in? Gosh darn it. These sons of a guns get trapped every damn time. Now, he's sitting in Swamp now, but it doesn't matter. It's frozen. This is a clear hex. All right, let's get Ernst Hell out of here to begin with. So let's go, let's say there for a moment. Now we have this division that can move up and around, and I can start trying to get these guys this way and gold coming around this way. So this is 5th Corps under Hell. Nope, this is 12th Corps under Hell. They're not in great shape. The Soviets have a corps and a guards corps out here. This guy's in bad shape. These guys aren't in the best shape. I really want to move this guy around, but hopefully he won't get too far here, and some of this we can bring down here. We could even drop back a little bit, but I just don't want him to spring it towards Vitebsk. That's what I'm trying to avoid. He doesn't seem to have a lot of strength right here, but this is pretty strong, and I would like to keep Mogilev. Now, we know going the other direction, it's hard to get across the river, but I think the river is frozen right now, so it doesn't, it's not nearly the penalty that it would be otherwise. I think what I'll do is triple stack in Mogilev, and then I'll take both of these units just back one. So we're double stacked there. Now our weakest hex is there, but that's probably the place least likely to get attacked. Maybe. I don't, is that true? I don't know. 70, 14, 1. All right. Is there anything I actually could bring there to help? Well, not you. He's a 10 on the defense. I guess maybe I could bring that Jaeger down here and I could well, I can't back him up now. He's only got 2 movement points. I was going to put him in the rough because the river's not doing us any good, right? The city is Mogilev. I mean, that helps our defensiveness. Orsha is not a city. It's just a clear hex. Okay. Um, Interesting. For some reason, I would have always thought Orsha would be a city, but it's not. Okay, so that's triple stacked for now, but I am going to take gold here, and I'm going to go put this from 5th Corps. He's not in great shape, but I'm going to start trying to come around here and head some of this nonsense off. We've played this game before. Remember in 41-42 trying to hold on to Minsk. So let's get him around. Again, swamp doesn't matter, but woods would help us. So let's get him around this way. Okay. Let's back the headquarters up to there for a moment. What have you got? 8,000. Oh, shit. I forgot this was the French. The French aren't going to do us much good. Now, what's your deal? Okay, light woods, swamp, but again, that's not doing us any good. Of course, I'm not in the heavy woods hex, which is the one I'd like to be in. This isn't going to stop Jack Diddley coming around this way. I'm going to do... Oh, that was just the headquarters. Shoot, I was thinking about moving him back because I'm going to do something a little different, I think. This is light woods. Okay. We've got a little bit of a lane here. I'm going to get this Hungarian swamp, light woods. Ooh, boy. All right. What is the best way to go about this? I really wish he was in heavy woods, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Instead, I think what we're going to have to do is take this up to the light woods there, take him to the light woods, let's say there, there. Hold on. Let's undo that again. Let's maybe take him there and then there. That way I'm double stacked. Now he may still be able to blow through here. I just don't want Mogilev to get surrounded, so we have to go out for that reason. So double stack, double stack. I'll bring the headquarters back behind. This guy's kind of on his lonesome. If he wants to come this way, I'd much rather him go this way than go whoop straight there. So go for it. As part of that, then I'm going to move these guys north. God dang, though. Man, are we leaving a huge gap. Uh, but it's straight into the swamp. Is that going to matter? I don't know. This German I'd probably rather have here, but he's in terrible shape. At least I can put 20,000 Hungarians there. All right, so I'm going to go there. Let's make sure we don't have a depot here. Depot? Depot? Nope, no depot there. No depot there. Depot there. Or we do have one in Orsha. None there. All right. Hungarians to the rescue, as usual. Lightwoods. We may as well just drop these guys back. I mean, they're not protecting anything important. Oh, down here they're not. Minsk. Lightwoods. Okay, if you want to go flying this way, that's fine. Now, he is going to start swooping down here, but we've got these guys coming back. And the other thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to take both of these panzer divisions, I think, and put them up in and around Minsk. Well, maybe not both of them. One of them at least. All right, let's put them on the train. And let's take this. We're on the last train to Minsk. It's an old German folk song. Where am I? What's going on? That's Rovno. Oh, there's Minsk. Okay. So I'm going to bring him in here to Minsk. And any other infantry we can start rebuilding here. I'm going to have to fire down this area. I think we're okay up here by Smolensk. Okay being the operative word. I'm not saying it's great. Let's go to Minsk with you, my friend. 6th Panzer Division. Gonna need. Oh, he can get off. Okay. He's off the rails. Ooh, you know what I'd like to do is I'd like to put 8th Corps up here, take the Panzer Corps headquarters, and put him down here. But let's look who's in charge of this. This is Velkers. He's no good as a mech general, I'll tell you that. That's 3. Um, oh, I forgot OKH was in Minsk. Hey, look out, guys. They're coming in hot. Heights, he's not a mech general. Well, I may just have to take this. Take 8th Corps, put it on move. He can't take rail from here. Well, he could if I put him on the rail. Let's put him on the rail. All right. He still can't take the rail. Wait a minute, is that not repaired? Okay, well, fine. He's close. He's close. Let's bring him down here. 8th Corps. Let's replace Heights with a mech general. It's only 6 to get rid of Heights. Hans Hube! Hey, remember when Nord told me to get him out of that command up there? Well done, my friend. Hans Hube now in charge of 8th Corps, which all of a sudden has become a Panzer Corps. Should I put him in what, 3rd Panzer? He's 23 of 27. That's okay. We're not going to have a whole lot down here. So let's put him in 3rd Panzer Corps for the time being. 3rd Panzer Army. Did I say Corps? Probably. Uh, does he have support units? He's got Flak, Mixed, Pioneer, including Sturms. Heavy Werfer machine. Wow, okay. I'll play with that. Let's give him a Panzerjäger battalion in case we run into any tanks. He's already got Werfers. Let's give him another mixed flak battalion. Okay, cool. And then we'll put this into 8th Corps. Okay, Hans Hube's back in the game. That's 4 or 5, so now he's under command. I could bring the other one here as well, although I've got to figure out something to put out here. Obviously, that just looks ridiculous. Uh, JT John Tiller Software. I love John Tiller software games. I love them for the fact that you can play any era. You got to play a human. That's goes without saying, doesn't it? I mean, John Tiller software. The AI is not. It's not even in the realm of this AI. Certainly, not saying that this is perfect, but that AI is much better. I'm going to put OKH back in Vilnius. Um, Now these guys are out, but that's sort of okay because I'll eventually put them in this 8th Corps. I don't think we have to do that now. They're still in command with OKH, even though he's way back here. Does he have any support units? I mean, he should. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff. Okay, cool. He's a supply priority 1. Okay. I'm not going to change that right now, but because it changes everything underneath him. But I'm not going to. I'll look at that. Would I rather him go this way? But I'm just so afraid he's just going to go straight for it. But now at least we have a Panzer division here, and we may bring the other one. We may have to, just to hold Minsk. But that leaves all of this open. We've moved the Hungarians, though. I will be revisiting this before we turn the turn, but I may just do that on my own. Um, okay, we've got one. So OKH is back there now. Army Group North is here. What a shoot show. We've got FBD3 as a super depot there, hopefully. I could put one in Minsk, but we still have things to repair, I feel like. Let's find our next rail repair. Well, he's got this little circle out here, but hell, I don't, who knows how far the Soviets are going to push us back here. But you can see the rail lines are getting a little taxed in this area. So I think I'll go ahead and do. Let's look at this really quickly. Okay, that's like a little spur. So we got to make sure we get that. So let's go there, even though it costs us more movement points. So we'll go there and then up here first of all, and then I'll come back down this way. Okay, so that's another rail unit. We have the Panzer Division still sitting here. Um, Kind of going to try to figure out what to do with that. Let's return this Romanian back to headquarters and this one as well. I don't know how far they're going to be able to get. I've got this poor damn Luftwaffe field division sitting back here like, you can't go past that. Sure, that's not going to stop anything. I'm tempted to run him up here and just throw him in the deep woods. Um, I've also got this that can, I could put him in the deep woods just to slow them down. I know these guys are going to get absolutely blasted. Okay, there's nothing there. He was actually just taking hexes. There must be something there. But I will run up here. And, if he gets blown away. No, there's nothing there either. Okay, great. Oh, well, they're in the heavy woods. That's as good as we can do with them. They're directly under OKH. And if I bring something else back, I think I have an extra command out here as well. You can see we do have a super depot in Rovno. Okay, fine. I think we will give up Karston eventually, but we got to try to get as much of this out as we can. This is all crumbling, obviously, but if we're giving up Kiev, it's not like Karston has points. It does, it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna try to fall back right down this area. Just looking at defensibility, Once it melts, it being the snow, we'll have swamps here. We've got heavy woods. We've got some light woods. Yeah, there's no big river in this area, but obviously you get down here to the border. There's border, but there's no river down there really either. Or not one we can use. Okay, so these guys are got to come out one by one. Hopefully they'll just get routed this turn. They're all in bad shape. Let's destroy this depot. All right, so we'll disband that. We also have planes here, JG3. We're going to have to rebase those, obviously. We cannot send them directly to reserves, which makes sense. So let's turn on the air. Well, that's weird. Do 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 do. We have got a lot of planes sitting here. I'm on the airbase. That's not where I want to be. Hold on. Why did their AOG not come up here? Kiev airbase. Unit detail. I want to fly you guys out of here. Oh, I have to do it this way. That's kind of weird. Um, okay, but that's how we have to do it. Let's get these fighters as far back here as we can. Um, Interesting. I should probably put them in JG52, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, how far can I fly them to rebase them? There's not a whole hell of a lot of air bases out here, quite frankly. We could put some back here. Can they get there? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Hold on. Why am I not able to rebase this? Can I do it this way? There we go. Okay. Um, for now, I'm gonna try to take them all the way back here. Let's just click on all four of these. I think I do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and we'll control this and we'll go back to all these level 2 air bases. And let's go ahead and do an immediate transfer. Get out of here. Uh, is that all that's left of 8th Flieger Corps? My gosh, man. Okay, out. Um, no, it was showing them. That's weird because it didn't move the bombers. It should have just moved the fighters. Anyway, okay, I'll go mess around with that later because we've got JGs back here. We've got fighters back here. We've moved this. These guys were isolated last time. I could leave these guys here just to try to hold on. Does that make any sense? Not really. And we'll start moving these guys back. But we're going to do that next time. That will be tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm gonna look over this situation. I can't. I don't know that I want to keep those guys or let those guys be isolated. I would rather they rout than surrender, and I'm afraid if they're isolated for a second turn, they'll surrender. So I may just keep it all together. Um, Kiev. I know I've heard other people say it's Kiev. Everybody then yelled at me. If you go back to some of the earlier episodes, I said Kiev. I've always heard Kiev. What is that dish with chicken? Kiev chicken? Chicken Kiev. My wife's on it. Chicken Kiev. That's not called chicken Kiev. I'll tell you that. You guys are making me hungry. Yeah, M60. It did move the right units. It did move the right units, even though it said move 8th Flieger Corps, which was weird because it has 8th Flieger Corps has more in it. But yeah, it did work. We're gonna do this, guys. We're still gonna win. And then we take on the mammoth called XTRG. I think that'll be next. We may as well just go after. I'll learn the Soviets on the fly. Right. We'll see. You guys are the best. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate it. Over 500 on Twitch. We're moving towards 5,000 on YouTube. Let's keep going. Sign it up. Why not? I'll put up another quick start tutorial either tonight or in the morning. I'll have both of those up by tomorrow. So on Christmas Day, you want to sneak away from your family, you have an excuse. Not a good one, but you have one. Anyway, you guys are the best. Tomorrow, 10 a.m.